Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got a story for the ages, a tale of breaking barriers, unexpected surprises, and turbocharged adrenaline. It's the kind of story you don't want to miss because this time, we're talking about Kye Kelley, the Street Outlaws legend, taking on something completely new. That's right, he drove a turbo car for the very first time in his career. But here's the kicker, he didn't just drive it, he went all the way to the finals. Let's dive in. Picture this, the air was electric, engines roaring, fans cheering. Kye Kelley was about to do something he had always said he wouldn't, drive a turbo car. For someone so dominant in nitrous-powered setups, this was a big shift. And he wasn't just hopping into any turbo car. Oh no. He was climbing behind the wheel of a beast, a small-tire turbo car, arguably one of the fastest in its class. The stakes were sky-high, and the journey was anything but smooth. From the beginning, Kye approached the experience with a mix of caution and excitement. The team was working with a freshly rebuilt engine, following a catastrophic failure in testing. With new sleeves, combustion chambers, pistons, and rods, the turbo setup was still being dialed in by the crew. Kye's primary goal during initial runs was simple: keep the car straight and gather data. Adjusting to a turbocharged car posed unique challenges for Kye. Turbo systems differ significantly from nitrous in terms of power delivery, requiring patience and precise throttle control. On his first test passes, Kye experienced some teething issues, including incorrect use of the line lock during burnouts. "I was grabbing the wrong button," he laughed, recounting his early missteps. Despite the hurdles, Kye quickly acclimated to the car's quirks. By his third test pass, he had made significant improvements, learning to handle the delayed but explosive power of the turbo. "Driving this turbo car is pretty cool," he remarked after a successful pass. "It's a learning curve, but it's a good driving car, and I think we can do good with it as long as it goes straight." One thing was clear, this turbo car had raw, untamed power. Kye admitted he had talked a lot of smack about turbos in the past. But now, he was starting to understand their appeal. The pull, the power, it was unlike anything he'd experienced before. By the time eliminations rolled around, Kye was feeling more confident. His test passes might not have been perfect, but he was ready to let the car eat. And boy, did it deliver. With each elimination round, Kye got more comfortable. He began to nail the reaction times, get the feel of the car, and push it closer to its limits. Every pass brought him closer to the finals, and fans were loving every second of it. The crowd couldn't get enough. Kye, known for his nitrous prowess, was proving he could hang with the turbo guys too. It was like watching a seasoned veteran embrace a whole new challenge and crush it. The finals were intense. It was Kye Kelley versus Ryan Martin, another Street Outlaws legend. If you know Ryan, you know he's not the kind of guy to make mistakes. To beat him, you have to bring your absolute best. Kye gave it everything he had. The turbo car was pulling hard, and for a moment, it looked like he might pull off the upset. But in the end, Ryan edged him out by the narrowest of margins. Kye didn't win, but he walked away with something even more valuable: experience, respect, and a newfound appreciation for turbo power. What makes this story so incredible is Kye's mindset. He went from being hesitant about turbos to embracing the challenge head-on. Even after the loss, he wasn't discouraged. Instead, he was energized, talking about adding turbos to his arsenal in the future. This wasn't just a race, it was a journey of growth, proving that even seasoned pros can step out of their comfort zones and achieve amazing things. So, what's the takeaway here, folks? Sometimes, you've got to take risks, embrace the unknown, and push yourself to new limits. Whether you're racing down a track or chasing a dream, the key is to keep learning, keep growing, and never back down. If you love this story of Kye Kelley's turbo debut, hit that like button, drop a comment below, and let us know what you think about this bold move. And don't forget to subscribe for more epic Street Outlaws content. Dear friends, Street Outlaws has been a cultural phenomenon since its inception, captivating audiences with high-octane street races, larger-than-life personalities, and an authentic representation of car culture. Over the years, several spin-offs and variations of the show have emerged, each bringing its own flavor to the table. Yet, when it comes to crowning the greatest Street Outlaws series of all time, there's no competition. The 405 show stands above the rest. Spanning a decade and creating a legacy that reshaped the car culture world, the 405 show is undeniably in a class of its own. Premiering in 2013, the original Street Outlaws series, commonly referred to as the 405 show, set the foundation for what would become a sprawling franchise. Named after the Oklahoma City area code, the show followed a group of street racers vying for supremacy on the list, a ranking of the fastest cars in the area. What started as a niche program quickly grew into a cultural juggernaut, drawing in millions of fans worldwide. The show's appeal lay in its authenticity. The racers weren't polished TV stars, they were real enthusiasts with a passion for speed and a knack for pushing boundaries. From the iconic Murder Nova to Big Chief's infamous Crow, the cars themselves became characters, each with a story and personality. The 405 show went through several distinct phases, each adding a new layer to its legacy. Initially, the focus was on local racing and the battles for list positions. As the show gained popularity, the racers began venturing out of Oklahoma, taking on competitors from other regions. This out-of-town era marked some of the show's most thrilling moments, showcasing the 405's dominance and fostering a sense of camaraderie among the cast. Later seasons introduced new formats, such as the round-robin qualification for America's List, and experimented with small-tire racing. While these changes marked the end of an era, they also demonstrated the show's ability to adapt and innovate, keeping audiences engaged. For many fans, the 405 show is synonymous with nostalgia. It's more than just a TV program, it's a time capsule of the 2010s car culture. Memories of watching Big Chief and the crew take on Chicago or their first trip to NOLA remain etched in the minds of viewers. These episodes weren't just races, they were moments that brought together enthusiasts, families, and communities. The 405 show's influence extended far beyond television. It played a pivotal role in popularizing street racing, inspiring countless people to explore the world of cars, and fostering a sense of unity within the automotive community. Events like Street Outlaws vs. the World and international races underscored the show's global reach, proving that its impact was felt far beyond American streets. When evaluating the best Street Outlaw series, it's essential to consider factors like longevity, cultural significance, and overall quality. Here's why the 405 show takes the top spot. The original and the best. Without the 405 show, there would be no Memphis, no Prep Kings, or Fastest in America. It laid the groundwork for an entire franchise. Timeless characters, the cast of the 405 show, Big Chief, Murder Nova, Farm Truck, and others, became household names, endearing themselves to fans with their authenticity and charisma. Unparalleled legacy, running for a decade, the 405 show consistently delivered high-quality content, adapting to changes without losing its core identity. Global influence, few car culture shows have achieved the global recognition and respect that the 405 show commands. Looking back, it's clear that the 405 show was more than just a TV series. It was a cultural movement that left an indelible mark on the automotive world. From its humble beginnings to its meteoric rise, the show captured the essence of street racing and brought it to a global audience. Fans will undoubtedly cherish the memories and milestones of the 405 show for years to come. Whether it's the electrifying races, the unforgettable rivalries, or the camaraderie among the cast, the show's legacy is a testament to its greatness. As we celebrate the 405 show as the best Street Outlaw series of all time, we can only hope that its spirit continues to inspire future generations of car enthusiasts. So, what's your favorite memory from the 405 show? Let the nostalgia fuel the conversation as we honor the king of Street Outlaws.